Florence Griswold Museum in Old Lyme has opened its newest attraction in the form of an outside artist trail. It's been named the Robert F. Schuman Artist Trail and has been made possible thanks to a $1 million gift from the Schuman Foundation. The money's been used to restore meadowlands, relocate 2 buildings, as well as enhance a thriving ecosystem of bird, plant, and animal life on the museum site. David Schuman is the son of the late Robert Schuman, who was a museum trustee. Said his father always believed in making the museum whole again and would have been very pleased with the new trail named in his honor.
When the Florence Griswold Museum came to us with the idea of creating an entirely new landscape for the museum, we saw this as an opportunity not only to create a beautiful outdoor space that would enhance the atmosphere of the museum, but to create something that would help restore the ecology of the area and the Lieutenant River.
The new trail brings together the full 13 acres of the original site and will allow visitors to see and experience how artists once saw and interacted with the property. The museum in Old Lyme receives 80,000 visitors a year as both permanent and temporary art collections and is known as the home of American Impressionism. Rebecca Bollier is the current director of the museum. At the ribbon cutting ceremony to celebrate the new trail, she thanked and recognized former museum director Jeff Anderson, whose vision and persistence, along with the late Robert Schuman, a former museum trustee, helped make the trail a reality.
It was his goal to reclaim all the disparate pieces of Miss Florence's estate that were sold after her passing and to restore to its entirety this treasured American landscape.
The new trail will allow visitors to see and experience how artists once saw and interacted with the property. The museum in Old Lyme receives 80,000 visitors a year and has both permanent and temporary art collections. It calls itself the home of American Impressionism. Bonnie Riemschneider is the first selectman of Old Lyme and was at the ribbon-cutting ceremony yesterday to celebrate the milestone.
When people think of Old Lyme, they think of art, but they also think of the environment and the stewards of our community that protect the environment. And here's another gorgeous example of it.
The new trail will allow visitors to see and experience how artists once saw and interacted with the property in its original form and its forgotten corners, edges, and hedgerows.